Previously on Aquarius.
I love you, Bragg. You're warm.
I think I have a fever.
Everybody's doing the funny.
Tina Greenwood reported missing right after Thanksgiving.
It's the same girl you went to high school with.
Vineland High is a big place.
He doesn't remember the first missing girl from high school, and I can't shoot my wad on a hunch.
You will help Dick Nixon take the White House. Your lives are going to be lived completely in the public eye. You do not live apart. You do not get divorced.
We sold the house. Here's the new address.
Where have you been hiding that voice? Charlie, I thought you were the only one in the family that could sing.
Terry! Hi, I'm Terry.
Oh, I know who you are. Charlie Manson.
That money.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Well, I don't want it now. You touched it with your black paw. Hey, who's new Mr. Groovy?
It's Greg something. Music producer. He's tied with Terry.
Well, if he's tied with Terry, why ain't you making him happy?
Wants boots. Dennis wants boots, too. Dennis wants everybody.
Who's Boots?
Melcher's grown $1 million boots. Melcher, Dennis, Greg, they all want her.
Men think they want fancy puss, but they don't. They want you. My alley cat's barefoot and free. Go give Terry what he don't know he wants.
She's the right age and height to be Tina Greenwood, but the body's too decomposed to identify. Lucky it was pouring rain, or the kid never would have found the corpse. There's skin tissue left on the ribs. Maybe I can extract embedded fabric, ID blouse, panties.
Show some respect, huh? We treated the Viet Cong better.
Trying to gross him out? What do you really got?
These look like what the mother described in the missing persons report.
I'll show them to her. Filbert.
After McCarthy's strong showing in New Hampshire pushed President Johnson out, Robert Kennedy's late entry into the contest for the Democratic Party's nomination has been labeled as ruthless opportunism. Ruthless or not, if Kennedy wins the California primary, he will be the front runner. Most of us as Americans.
The enthusiastic crowds Robert Kennedy's drawing, some have likened it to a rock star's, could make the late president's brother irresistible to party delegates at a brokered convention.
Winning next week's California primary is seen as crucial for Robert Kennedy to become the Democratic nominee, the probable Republican Party candidate, Richard Nixon.
He is a beauty. Johnny.
Sure. Bobby's a thug.
Yeah.
Worst cheater of the Kennedys. He'd kill his own mother to get his skinny ass in the White House.
McCarthy's polling only 5 points behind Bobby in California.
And we gotta help McCarthy win here. Stop Bobby in California and he'll be dead.
I just don't trust this kid.
Okay, then why don't you ask him to take a lie detector test?
Because I don't want to waste my time gathering evidence that's not admissible.
Okay, not taking a polygraph, that's wasting time. You could eliminate him. This is the 20th century, Sam. All the big boys are using
I
it.
hate the 20th century, okay? Here's how you're going to handle him.
Me?
Yeah, he's already got his defenses up with me. What I want you to do is, I want you to...
I know. The donuts to relax.
No, the donuts are to fortify you. You look dead on your feet. Act like you think he's innocent.
If I think he's innocent, then why am I questioning him?
Because I'm making you bitch and moan about it. If he buys it, you think you're wasting your time, maybe he'll slip up.
Okay. I'm going to level with you. You want to know the real reason why you're here? Because Detective Odiak hates everybody under the age of 30. He hates the 20th century. A whole century. Am I under arrest?
If I'm under arrest, I want to call my lawyer.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we can.
Oh, why you want a lawyer? You guilty of something?
You're the guy, Brady Kodiak.
Can't answer a few simple questions without a lawyer?
Okay, now I definitely want to talk to my
You
lawyer.
get a lawyer, you get arrested.
You get arrested, you get a record. Innocent or not. And trust me, you do not want to go through that.
I want to call my lawyer. Wow. Hey, Terry. Glad my girls are making music with you. Some music that'll make the whole world feel how you feel right now. Like mine. What are you doing? What are you doing? Terry, man, will you listen, Terry? You promise to hear my new song? Promise? Yes. Come on, man, yes. That's a sacred promise, Terry. You're a man of your word, and your word is your man. Yes, come on, so Terry. I have your manhood promise, right? Yes, yes, yes. All right. All right. It's been 4 hours. Where's my lawyer?
You're 5 years older than Tina. You would have been graduating college when she was still at Pineland, right?
Vineland.
Huh?
Vineland High.
Right. You're too young to go to reunions, right?
Tiger games. Went to 2 playoff games when they reached state. You know, with my buddy. He's a Tiger booster.
And Tina was a cheerleader. You could have had a long talk with her at a rally, not remember? It's okay if you tell me now you forgot. That you did meet Tina.
I had Lyons intercept his lawyer, told him his client was being arraigned.
That's a nutty lie. We haven't even booked him. We haven't even arrested him.
A nutty lie? It's not even a lie. Lyons misheard. Thought he said his client's name was Ben Wheeler. We booked a Ben Wheeler this morning. He's being arraigned downtown now.
Come on. Wheeler? Doesn't sound anything like Healy.
Wheeler, Healy, Wheeler, Healy. You all right? You coming down with something? You look...
Maybe.
Oh.
I'd like to go home and get some shut-eye.
No. Here's the thing. You cough on Healy. Make him sweat. You're doing good, Shafe. You got a real lead here. With this high school buddy thing, go in there, get his name, get it to me. I'll call him. We'll play them against each other. Here's how.
I know. The only way to get you off my back is for me to talk to his buddy.
That's good. But no, here's the real play. Eat his donut.
His donut.
Yeah, he's keeping it some kind of security things. He's holding it in reserves or something, make him feel safe. You go in there, ask him about his high school buddy, then take a big bite of his donut. Big bite of his donut. Get your, nasty cooties all over.
There's a Sean Boyle on the line, says he's an old friend.
The boiling man.
Kennedy headquarters.
Sean Boyle?
In his office.
Hey, Samuel! The hell you doing hold up here? Don't tell me the union actually likes Bobby.
You're damn right. He's our best shot to beat Tricky Dick.
But Bobby blows with the wind. He started the Vietnam War with his brother, then he handed the hot potato over to LBJ, and now he turns around and accuses Johnson of being a baby killer.
Exactly. Bobby's a winner. That's another reason I called. We're gonna need help. I wanted to hire you with Bobby Security here in L.A.
Sorry, I can't moonlight.
One night, why not? Take a taste. Private your future, Sam. Make 3 times the money.
I can't. I gotta get back. I'm sweating the suspect.
So let him sweat for another minute. I got trouble, Sam. I'm being blackmailed by a hooker. And I know it is ridiculous to be scared of a whore, but if she tells Mary, I can't let that happen, Sam.
She's threatening to tell Mary? Not the union.
Union doesn't give a fart. And I love Mary, but after 4 kids, she's put on 60 pounds. She'd rather have a donut than me. So, I go to hookers, and I pick Irish girls because they remind me of Mary before she was,
You're sentimental.
Well, there are these 2 particular lassies I like, and I've been seeing them kind of regular, so it's got to be one of them.
You sure there are only 2 lasses?
Oh, yeah, okay, you know me too well, but yes, these are the only 2 that I was dumb enough to talk to about Mary, and as you can see from these letters, the blackmailer knows how I feel about my marriage, so find out which hooker, Sam. Find her and make her stop.
Hey. Odier says I gotta talk to your high school buddy and then appreciate it. What's his name? And you want me to tell him that you refused? Your funeral.
Hey.
Hold on.
Hey.
It's Phil Gleason. I'll get you his phone number.
Dennis, come on, man. Gotta go. Gotta catch a plane to Frisco. Let's do it.
Hey, Terry. You got time for one song, man? You promise, right, Terry? Promise of your manhood.
Yeah, man, sure. Be happy to listen. I'll be back Tuesday for the primary, okay? You should play at my guys' victory celebration, election night.
Right on.
Late, man. Sorry, gotta go. Come on, guys. Gotta go. Frisco.
Grace? Grace? Can you introduce Mrs. Nixon before lunch?
Me? Why?
Oh, Bunny Sturdivant's plane is delayed. Someone's got to introduce her. You know her, right? Your husband works for Dick.
No. Becky, you're the secretary.
I can't. I break out in hives if I have to speak in public. Please, Grace. Please.
I don't know.
You know Pat, right?
I've met her a couple of times.
Great. You're elected.
Sticking to his story, never met Tina. You call Glacian's number?
Yeah, I just called. I got an answering service, left a message.
She's just cold, right? Listen, Healy's done. He put his head down, passed out. What's the next? You with a phone book?
You're sick.
I'm the sick one.
No. You're hot. You got a fever. You got something.
Sing it to Fru.
Huh? No, you should go home. You're gonna infect everybody. Look, just go home. I'll take over with him. But you get out of here. Take care of yourself. Go.
Hello, I'm Grace Carm. You know, I remember the first time I realized, well, not realized, but came to understand who Pat Nixon is. I was a young mother of an adorable 2-year-old who, let's be honest, was running me ragged. And when I heard Vice President Nixon explain about Pat's respectable Republican cloth coat and how much their 2 little girls loved their Cocker Spaniel Checkers, I don't know, I got so vivid a picture of a family. A modest, hardworking American family. And it made me proud. Not only proud to be a Republican, not only proud to be a citizen of the greatest democracy on earth, but proud to be a Republican wife and mother.
Change the shift. You got me for the next 12 hours.
Look, this is the United States. You can't keep me here forever.
I guess you're the expert on what cops can and can't do. What do I know? Oh, I will tell you what I do know. Your high school buddy got back to me. He's going to be here in 15 minutes.
Really?
I'm talking to a pretty high school girl ain't a crime. But lying to me about it is, kid. Now, it's up to you to decide whether or not it's smart to stick to your story. Because when your buddy gets here and tells me different, then you're going to stay here. Forever.
He's here. Mr. Gleason's here.
Last chance.
I got nothing to say.
Mr. Gleason, Detective Hodiak.
You didn't go to high school with Ben Healy? You're his lawyer.
And his uncle. After you dragged my nephew in here last time, I told Ben, cops show up again, keep your mouth shut and call me. Ben's a smart boy.
Maybe. But you're stupid. You gave him stupid advice. He got you here by lying to a police officer. That's obstruction of justice.
Charge him, Detective. You've held my nephew here for over 24 hours. Is he under arrest?
Meg! Take this man to see his nephew or his client or whoever he is. And for the record, Healy was never under arrest and nobody told him he was, ever.
Or led him to believe he was? I'll be filing an official complaint about this, Detective.
Yeah, I'm the one who has a complaint. Your client's way too smart to be innocent.
We were all so touched when you said you were proud to be a wife and mother. I mean, Bunny's a pistol, but when we elect a new California chapter president, it would be terrific to have somebody like you. We could talk about the joys, the hard work, how did you put it, raising your girl, Oh, well, she was a handful. Ran me ragged. Perfect. They do run us ragged. But what job could be more important? How old is your daughter now? She's 17. And still your baby, right? And where is she? In college?
Emma? Good day, sunshine. Wakey, wakey. I need you. I need you, Cherry. Greg's here.
Who?
Greg Jacobson. Terry's friend. Man of music. Sad, restless rooster with no chick he likes. See, Sadie, Patty, and Minnie all wrong. Greg wants my sweet cherry pop. Which is fine. Because he's gonna give you the answer to the riddle of Melcher. He's sure to know.
Know what?
I told you, Gene McCarthy and Bobby Kennedy are running to be dictator of the jail world. Terry likes one of them. And we have a chance to play for him if I can find out which one. Cherry Pop. We're almost at the top of the mountain, and I've got the song to get us there. A song of love, Cherry. About you.
Martini, please. Very dry. Olives. You're assigned to LA these days, Agent Copley?
Hearing a case. Going back in a week.
I tracked you down because of the California primary. I'm working for Dick.
Could work if you can get it. Nixon's got the Republican nomination sewn up.
Well, we're not worried about the nomination. We're worried about facing Bobby Kennedy and the general. I'm sure J. Edgar must be unhappy at the prospect of Bobby becoming president. If he's elected, Hoover could be out.
With the dirt we've got on Bobby, Director could ruin him anytime he likes. That what you're after, Ken? Glad to help. More than happy to help you hurt Bobby.
Thanks. You're looking very fit. When the office said you were in L.A., I was disappointed you hadn't called.
Oh, man, it worked great. I got the kid doing Minnie went back to the school. And also, it was funny. Really just funny.
It was funny. What was funny?
All the tricks Sam has up his sleeve for confusing lawyers where their clients are.
And you really think that's funny? Railroading people? Well, what? Cat got your tongue? Hello? Hi, Sam. You want Brian? He's sick. What? No, he's okay.
Hey. Oh, no, I threw up on the way home. I feel fine now. Must have been the donuts. What happened? Wow. He faked me out. Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. I guess I screwed up. Yeah. Yeah. See you tomorrow. How about that? The suspect we were playing hide and seek with, he faked me out.
You must feel like a fool. You told Sam you threw up. Your stomach upset? You nauseous?
Oh, I feel great.
Well, Sam said that you...
Oh, yeah. No, I was, but I'm fine now. I'm great.
Oh, hot pastrami on rye.
Spicy mustard and coleslaw and a celery soda.
You remembered.
David, I will keep them coming every Tuesday for the next month if you tell me everything you know about these two lovely ladies of the evening.
Angel Reddy. It's got to be her nom de fellatio. Her address is 2395 Highland. That is Gina Lombardi.
Lombardi. Not Irish? Not Irish.
Oh, she has fair skin and blue eyes, but her real name is Lombardi.
She should be Irish.
Lady Anne. Oh, I know her. Lady Anne is Becky Stein.
Stein?
Shonda for my people.
Stein and Lombardi. That sounds like an unholy law firm. Either of those girls ever dabble in extortion?
Extortion? Why bother? They're $100 girls, no taxes, and they have a decent pimp.
A decent pimp.
Is decent for a pimp?
But we're talking about one pimp?
Yeah. I thought that's the connection you made. These girls have the same pimp.
Hey, honey, you have trouble sleeping? How late were you up? Well, I'm dropping Bernadette off with Mom's and going to class. So why don't you get in bed? You're off today, right, honey? You can sleep all day.
The pimp's name is Martin O'Reilly. He placed the ad you answered. At least he's Irish.
And you think he's the blackmailer?
Gotta be. The girls would never blackmail a client without his say-so. He'd kill them.
Why would this O'Reilly want to blackmail me?
That's the mystery. You're too good a client to blow up. O'Reilly is generous with the right people advice, but if I turn up the heat, that'll change. I'll talk to him, and he will stop.
Thanks, Sam. You really are saving my life.
Senator,
Senator, there's someone here I want to introduce.
No, come on.
Senator Kennedy, this is the old war buddy of mine I was talking to you about. He's LA's top homicide detective, Samson Hodiak.
None of that is true, but it's a pleasure to meet you, and I'll give your hand a rest. It looks like I'll save your hand.
Well, thanks. Campaigning's not hard labor, but it isn't easy on the hands. Detective, you're law enforcement. Let me ask you, especially here in Los Angeles, what, in your opinion, can be done to improve relations with the black community on both sides?
I don't really have any ideas, sir.
Be blunt with me.
Nothing, sir. Nothing can be done.
Nothing.
People don't change. There are good ones and bad ones. It's my job to keep the bad away from the good. That's all I can do.
Well, I disagree. You're right, your job isn't to change people, but you supply the most important service a government can provide to its citizens: justice. That's what makes them change. Now, I insist, you're too important a man to skip shaking hands with.
If you want privacy, you shut the door.
What do you want, Grace?
Bunny Sturdivant's been elected president of the National Federation of Republican Women. That leaves the California chair vacant. I want to replace her. Will you help me make that happen?
Sure. I'd like to. How can I?
Bunny nominating me would help.
She won't?
She thinks of me as a housewife.
I'll tell Haldeman to educate her.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Ken, what should I say about Emma? They all ask about her. What do I tell them?
What we tell the people at the club. Emma's taking a year in Europe.
Well, what will I say after a year?
She's married on the East Coast. I don't know. They'll stop asking.
You know, I'm really interested, Ken, in your political work. Happy to be a sounding board. I used to be.
I'd like us to be close again, Grace.
You've been doing a lot of research on Kennedy. You really think he can win the nomination?
Yeah. He's by far the most charismatic candidate. He's got his daddy's ruthlessness, his brother's good looks, and something vital for a leader to have.
What's that?
He knows what it is to be hurt. He had a terrible time after his brother's assassination. Holds himself responsible. Told his friends, I've blood on my hands. He's suffered.
You almost sound as if you like him.
No. I can't stand his politics.
You're the kind of guy who likes to mess around. I'm chasing after every...
It's a nice car. Can I see the inside of it?
I'd have to be nuts, detective, to blackmail a client. Especially an oil well like your friend. Oil's been seeing my girls 3 times a week for 2 years.
3 times a week? At $100 a pop?
These are fresh girls. Right off the bus from the Midwest, pink all over, and they all think they're actresses, so they're happy to play any part you like, detective. On the house.
Well, unfortunately, now that you've made that very generous offer, I can't not hit you.
Pardon?
Those are double negatives. I understand they can be confusing. What I mean to say is... You're still a pimp.
Plain Jane, Baby Bobby, they're both against the war. Tricky Dick, too. Even Humpty Dumpty has a peace plan.
You mean everyone's against the war?
Oh, they call for peace. Peace, peace. But all they do is make war, war, war! You're insane, Jerry. All the would-be kings are mad. Beat it.
Sam, what are you doing here?
It's not the pimp.
Hey, Mary's here.
3 times a week for 2 years? There's no way that pimp's blackmailing you. You're his pension fund. It's got to be somebody else close to you. Maybe somebody in the union, somebody that sees you sneak out 3 times a week.
What do you think? I share the intimate details of my married life with a shop steward?
What details? All the letters say is that you go to whores because you can't stand touching your wife anymore.
Do you have to be so loud? I only confess that to the whore.
Your new flunkey's on the phone. He says he needs you.
Oh, yeah, I gotta take that. You remember, Sam, Kodiak, we served together.
Do you want some coffee? It's a fresh pot.
Oh, no, thank you. I've actually got to get going.
You're a detective, right?
Guilty.
What a handy friend to have. A man who can lock up your enemies.
Well,
Why would you? What's done is done. Mary, I gotta go. Sam, can I walk you to your car?
No, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee with Mary.
Oh. Okay. I'll see you later.
I bore him 4 children and he won't even kiss me on the lips.
Are you gonna tell him or should I?
Is he suffering all day long?
I think you've made your point.
No, no. When you tell him that all his scrambling to hide his whoring from me was a pathetic farce, that's when I've made my point.
I want to get you in the studio. I'm serious.
Your voice is amazing.
Oh, you're crazy.
I can get you in.
Yeah.
Do a duet.
A duet?
Yeah, me and you.
With me?
Of course. It's ready, Dennis. My new song. Pretty girl, pretty, pretty girl, cease to exist. Just come and say you love me. Give up your world. Oh, come on, you can be. I'm your kind. Oh, your kind I can see. Walk on, walk on. I love you, pretty girl. My life is yours, and you can have my world. Never had a lesson I ever learned, but I know we
we all get our turn. I love you. Never learn not to love you. Submission is a gift. Come on and give it to your brother. Love and understanding is meant for one another. I'm your kind, oh, your kind, I'm your brother. Never learn not to love you. Never learn not to love you.
Charlie, man. You gotta play that for Terry. Look, if he won't record it for you, man, I will.
Great. I want to play for Terry now. Right now. Let's go to that party and I'll play. Which one does he like? Gene or Bobby?
Terry said that he likes the dude who really, really hates, I mean, just really hates the war.
Well, that's Bobby. Nobody hates the war more than Bobby.
Average height, black hair, a little heavy set. Yeah, like chunky.
Last 3 days, raven hair. That's black hair.
Got a
That's
missing
raven.
person for you. Disappeared without a trace.
Jerry, Dennis, and Charlie. What are y'all doing here? You just missed the Wizards of Kalamazoo. They just played. More zoo than wizard. How come you're making this scene? Charlie's got a great new tune, man. He's here to play for Terry. Well, Terry's not here. I saw him last night and I asked him. Terry likes Gene McCarthy because he was the first to come out against the war.
Where's that? We'll go there. I'll play there.
Melcher won't be there now. McCarthy lost. Now, Melcher will be long gone if you don't hang with losers.
Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you, buddy. I'm so glad you joined the team. We're going all the way, and you're the guy who's going to make
I'm not here to be a bodyguard, Sean. You know why I'm here. Martin O'Reilly, the pimp, is missing.
Good. You probably scared him off.
Where's your genius boys bury him? I hope it's not the tar pits.
Come on. Why would I bother with that scum? You yourself said he wasn't responsible.
By the time I told you that, it was too late to call your boys off.
There was only 1,000 guys who wanted to kill that kid.
Stop with that. I will pound you into the ground.
I'd like to see you try that, Sam. I may look like I gotten soft, but you're not to prove it.
I fingered him for you. You used me.
Okay, Sam, okay! Look, it was a mistake all around, okay? But really, is the world that much worse off because a pimp is dead?
It's Mary. The blackmailer.
What? The blackmailer is your wife. Why would she blackmail me?
It's a sham. She knows all about your whoring and she wants to see you suffer.
wait here. Wait here for a second. What? Hold on a second. Sam, we can't take Bobby off the front. This crowd is too big. It's too out of control. You gotta help us, please. He's gonna be the next president, Sammy.
I know this hotel, get the cars around the service entrance. We'll take Kennedy out through the kitchen.
All right. Good to see you again, Detective.
Congratulations on your victory, Senator. Follow me. Good news, please. Good news. Good news. Good news. Good news. Please.
Thank you.
Good luck, sir.